It's that favourite time of the day again when we're now going to do another Two Random Sheets review. On review this week is, and it's quite heavy, and you may well have seen reviews about this, this is going to be the only honest review you're going to get. This is box set Game of Thrones Song of Ice and Fire by George R.R. Martin. Game of Thrones due back with us on the small screen very, very soon. But I thought we'd have a little review of the books. Now that is a superb box set. It's very nice, it's very plush. This was given to me as a, not a gift, just somebody said, do you want to read the books? Here they are. Game of Thrones fans who are eagle-eyed will be surprised to see there are only 6 books in the box set, when actually we all know that there are 7 books. The reason there's only 6, because one of them's here, because I'm reading it. 692, page 692 I'm on. And I can't fit it back in the box. I've got to be honest, I don't know how they all got in there. If I have got to return this to him in pristine condition, because that book's in really pristine condition, as you can see. If I've got to return it to him, I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'm going to have to put it in another box, because I really don't know how they got in there. Anyone got any ideas of how to get 7 books into a 6 book box? Let me know. 6 book box, try saying that. Anyway, to the books themselves. I am on book number 1, 2, 3, 4. This is book number 5. A Feast for Crows is book number 5. There are a million things on the internet about Game of Thrones and how the book links in with each series. This is book number 5. That is part of sort of season 6 and part of season 5, mainly season 5. The author, George Martin, he did write in the intro to book 5 that his actual words were, don't get me wrong, this one was a bitch. And I have to be honest, it's been hard going. The first 4 books flew by. And now it's got to number 5, and I can see what he means by it's been a bitch, because I've been reading this for about a month, if not longer. And it doesn't usually take me that long to read books. Fantasy books do take longer to read than your normal crime thrillers that I like to indulge in. But I've been enjoying them, and I'm not going to have the argument about books are always better than the film, films are never as good as the books, this, that and the other. I'm going to say one thing about it that's my opinion. You don't have to agree. You might agree, you might not agree. Let us know, contact us, put some comments on what you think. I think that they aren't necessarily better, but they are different. All books are different from the film, we know that. They aren't always, but they are always better. I'm not going to say they aren't. Books are always better. In this case, I'm not going to say they're better, I'm going to say they're different. There are lots and lots of bits in the books that aren't in the TV show, which you'd expect because you get that with films anyway. There are lots of characters that have got bigger parts in a TV show than that they've got in the books, and there's characters in the books that have never even been on the TV show, and quite sort of major characters with storylines as well that are effective. Would I give it a rating? Well, it's very difficult because they are very hard books to read. If you like fantasy, it's fantastic. If you've never seen Game of Thrones and you like fantasy books, I would recommend them, but be prepared because they are hard going. It hasn't put me off the TV show. It hasn't put me off reading the next 2 books. I have 2 books to go. There is every possibility, though, that I may not read them this year because I've read 5 fantasy books back to back, and it's hurting my head just a little bit. So I need to get back to some gory, blood-curdling murder thrillers like I usually read. Would I give this a rating out of 10? We all know that the show, if you're a fan of Game of Thrones, we all know that it's a 10 out of 10 TV show. We all know that. The books, are they the best books I've ever read? No, they're not. They're not even probably in my top 10. None of them are. They're very good books, but they wouldn't make my top 10 books. Am I going to give it a score? No. I'm going to leave it to him up there. Adam, the other sheet is going to give you a review of what he thinks of Game of Thrones books. Now,
I'll wait for the film, to be honest with you. I'll wait for the film.
and that's what he thinks. As you can see, books aren't exactly his major subject. If you've enjoyed this review, have a look at our YouTube page, Two Random Sheets, and you'll find some other reviews there as well for some amazing stuff and amazing products as well. So, and if you like Game of Thrones, read the books if you like reading, but don't get too excited because they are hard going. So enjoy. Thanks for watching.